What's up, guys? It's Crash. I'm kind of doing an FPS news video for you guys today, so if you like this kind of news style of video, please let me know in the comments down below, or if you prefer the old style with more of the gameplay in the background. But what I want to talk about is how today and the rest of this week and next week are really big for first-person shooters. Finally, we're getting some crazy stuff happening, and I think some of that stuff is definitely worth talking about and how it's all going to break down on the channel. So before we get started, guys, thank you so much for bringing awareness. Hashtag free Crash paid off, and the copyright claim has been lifted on the video about Battlefield 2042, about their Battlefield briefing. And a special thank you to the Battlefield community manager for touching base with me, getting that information, sending it up the proper channels, and getting that video back out for the world to see. I super appreciate him taking time out of his probably very busy day to do that for my pretty small channel. So I thought that was really kind of them. It's still a little fishy how certain videos were flagged and certain ones weren't. He said it was a problem with their algorithm or whatever that finds that stuff, but anyway, it's all good now. Moving on. Tarkov today announced and revealed some a gameplay trailer for their new arena, and I don't even want to call it a mode. It's an arena game. We can find out later from their Twitter post that it's actually a standalone game, multiplayer first-person shooter for PC. And why I think this is a really big deal is it brings a lot of incredibly detailed and different first-person shooter mechanics that Tarkov has into a space where you can get into those gunfights and you don't have to learn about all the questing stuff. You don't have to learn about the survival stuff. You don't have to eat, drink, find certain things, build up your hideout and stuff like that. This is going to be centered around the fighting, and it could be a new style of competitive shooter with a lot different mechanics than we're used to after that Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO type thing. It's going to be really interesting. So they expanded upon it a little bit more after the trailer. And yeah, I think it's going to be a big deal, or it could be. It has the potential to be a big deal because Tarkov in and of itself is so different. It says the game will feature various PvP and game modes, ratings, weapons, gears, unlocks, and unique features for owners of the main Tarkov game. Yeah, so if you have the EOD, the Edge of Darkness, the most expensive edition, you get it for free. If you don't, you'll have to pay for it. But players will take part in gladiatorial battles in various arenas of the city of Tarkov, hosted by a mysterious group of arena masters led by the host. So it sounds like there's going to be different maps around the city of Tarkov, and yeah, it's just something to keep our eyes out for coming in the future. In the description on the video, it said testing was going to happen this fall of 2022. So I mean, time flies, so it'll just be a few months away, I'm sure. And we'll be testing out Escape from Tarkov Arena. Keep your eye out for that. Then next week, we also know the other big news, Modern Warfare 2 is likely going to be absolutely massive. We know that we're going to get the reveal information for that on the 8th, and then 7 minutes of gameplay on the 9th at Summer Game Fest. Tarkov has also been interacting on Twitter with Summer Game Fest, so we might be able to expect some more information on Tarkov there. We're still waiting for that Streets map, so that's something to keep an eye out for as well. And then we'll get some more information about Modern Warfare 2, all squeezed in that same time frame. And then on top of that, you also sprinkle in June 8th. We're also supposed to get the information for Battlefield 2042 Season 1. We already kind of know what's coming with that, and it's kind of odd for that to be all mixed in with all those other larger games. But yeah, we'll see. And it's all happening right then in that little bit of a time frame of next week. If you want to know more about it on this channel, we will talk about it live this Sunday on the Scope, so hit that bell if you want to catch a live show. I have to be gone next week, of course, for a work trip, but then the next week on Scope episode 22 it will be, we'll definitely be reacting to and breaking everything down live. I'd love for you guys to come in, be a part of the show, chat on the screen, and we'll discuss it with you guys on the Scope. But we'll kind of do a hype session, what we can expect, what we want to see this Sunday, and then the next week after everything on episode 22, we'll do a recap, post-mortem, and break everything down. It should be a really good couple of Scope episodes if you guys want to catch the live news show. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this type of video, and we'll hopefully see you next time. Thanks for clicking on it.